Okay, so here we are back in Katrina Lewis's Cobbler project, and we are going to do what is called the assemble edit. So before you can do the assemble edit, you must have an approved script from the faculty, and you should have your sound bites subclipped from your interview and your track recorded from the Zoom audio recorder and imported into your bin and marked, so that all we need to do is essentially drag and drop these elements down here into the timeline, and we'll have the audio of your piece built and the overall duration. So the script is over here on the right. Here's our first section of VO, and I'm just going to double click our first section of VO. You can see where Katrina has already marked the in and out point in here. So this is not been subclipped, but it's already marked inside here. So we can just drag and drop it down here. And when we drag and drop it, we also get a sequence created, which I am going to name the slug name. You can also right click in here and go to new sequence to manually create a new sequence. So we're just going to work through the script here just like this, drag and dropping. This is a good time to talk about the zoom bar. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out so I have lots of space to work. There's also a slider here. I'm going to zoom out so I can have lots of space to work. Here's our first SOT. He said that if I wanted to buy the machine, which is this, you can see how I've named the subclip with the first phrase that he says. So if I double click it, here is that soundbite. I'm going to drag and drop this in just like that. We're going to go to the second section of VO. It's already marked, drag and drop. We'll go to the next section of the VO. It's already there, drag and drop. I'm going to zoom out again. Now we're going to go to the next SOT, which is sanding the heel. So we'll put that in. Sanding the heel is in. Now we're going to hit VO3, the third section of VO, just like that. Now we're going to take her stand-up, and her stand-up is in here. So let's take a look in here.
Moore opened his Lexington shop.
There we go. There. So going to take this, drop her stand-up in here. There's the stand-up. We're going to go into the SOT if we can repair it. Drop that in. And then we're going to take the outro, which is subclipped here. And voila, here's the audio of the whole piece. I will now play it, and you can see how it follows the script exactly.
Gregory Moore became a cobbler because he was at the right place at the right time. An acquaintance was selling shoe repair machinery.
He said that if I wanted to buy the machinery or whatever, that he would train me. So I figured free education, and that's how I got started.
Moore works on shoes and small accessories. One of his most common repairs is replacing worn-out heels. He starts by removing the old heel.
And now we'll be sanding the heel base and sanding the heels as well. So when we get to the gluing process, the glue will adhere better.
Next, Moore hammers on the new heel and trims any excess off the edges. He finishes the heel by sanding, inking, and polishing. Moore opened his Lexington shop in December 2015. Before that, he owned a shop in Buena Vista. Today, his closest competition is over 45 miles away.
Replaced. And if we can repair it, we can let you know when at the time we look at it.
For the Rockbridge Report, I'm Katrina Lewis.
Alright, and there you go. You can see that the duration of this piece right now is 1 minute and 3 seconds. This is the assemble edit. It will give you the duration of your piece and also allow you to move to the next portion in the editing process, which will be covering these holes which are currently black over the VO. So we'll be covering your track with B-roll, and then your piece will be finished.